Hey folks, this is Jason Gardner. Welcome to The Successful Human. Today we're going to talk about shelling, which is a fancy word that a friend of mine came up for, basically getting rid of your stuff. All right, so how do we get rid of our stuff? We're going to teach you right now how to basically look at your apartment, your home, and get rid of everything. We'll talk about visualization at the end. Visualization is really important before you start cleaning and doing the shelling. But right now, we're going to talk about the principles of shelling, the principles of getting rid of your stuff. The first principle is this: everything that goes in the garbage is not going to the dump. There's a lot of people that go through that garbage before it gets to the dump. So have no fear. Just seal it up in nice plastic bags so it doesn't get destroyed. Throw it away and have no fear that it will be recycled. Okay, principle number one. Second thing, if you've invested a bunch of money into something, it's called cost sunk bias, and you think you need to keep it because you've invested money into it. Don't worry about that either. Let it go. Okay, for example, I bought a magic trick kind of collection thing that required a lot of arts and crafts and blah, blah, blah. I did not like the idea. So I worked it out a little bit and it was a mess. It wasn't really something I can give away. We'll talk about that in a second. I just threw it in the trash. It's garbage. Just let it be garbage, okay? Now, giving stuff away. Think of this as gifts, okay? Gifts. If it brings you more joy to give it away than to own it, then give it away. But think of them as gifts, not just random stuff. Nobody needs a can opener from you, okay? But if you throw the can opener in the trash with a bunch of silverware sealed up, someone will recycle that. Okay, so you have sunk cost bias, you have giving stuff to people, right? Now what you're left with is things that are extremely useful to you, right? Or things that bring you great joy. You hold it in your hand and you just love to have it, okay? You just love to have it. I think we've covered everything that I could think of, except for the last very important thing: visualization. So before you start cleaning, visualize in your mind what you need to get rid of. Think about that closet. Everything in that closet is most likely garbage, which means recyclable. Most likely. If you haven't looked in that closet for a year, 2 years, it's garbage. It's garbage. You can get rid of it. It'll be recycled. So start visualizing all the places in your home and all the things that you'll either love, keep, use, right? Gift to someone, which would be really cool. Hey, this might be useful for someone. This might be really mindful and thoughtful. Or trash. And just go through in your head. Think of everything first. And it's so easy to clean. It's so easy to shell once you've thought that through and realized that it's that easy just to go through. Just like a plow. Now notice one thing, I did not mention selling. I did not mention selling at all, because if you're not a seller, if you're not passionate about selling things, then just let it go. If you need the money, then maybe you need to become a seller. My mother-in-law thinks she wants to be a seller. Instead, she's a hoarder. So she holds on to stuff and she never sells it. She thinks she's gonna sell it. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, donation. You can donate clothing. You can donate meaningful items. Now think about donation. I live in a big building. I left a huge amount of clothing out in my building. I did some shelling recently and it was gone in a minute. Gone. I didn't throw it in the trash. I left it out near the trash. People actually walk around who do good. And they actually take stuff and bring it to Red Cross, and they actually do that thing for people. They just find meaning in that. So have no fear, there are great people out there. I'll leave it on that. I love you. Hope this gave you some value. If you have any questions on how to clean or how to minimize or any principles in minimalism in my life I could share with you, please leave a comment below. As always, subscribe. That is just a lovely, lovely thing. And have a great day.